Hey, congratulations! You made it to part 5 in this 5-part series on stress relief techniques. And good for you for wanting to know more. Hey, this is Dave Ryder from BreakthroughMindsets.com, and you know there are many ways to relieve stress, physically, chemically, and even emotionally. For example, just the power of being in nature. I mean, there's nothing quite like it, like being next to a waterfall or a thick patch of green grass. How about eating a healthy diet and staying hydrated by sipping water throughout the day? Or keeping a journal or a diary and writing down your thoughts and feelings so that you can process in a different way. Being more physically active and making time for regular exercise is really important. To begin to practice a relaxation technique like yoga or meditation and deep breathing, or even getting extra sleep and taking a 20-minute power nap every day can be really beneficial. It can change your life, literally. And also to reduce your load and learn how to say no and avoid producing unnecessary stress. And also in injecting or integrating fun activities that maybe you've been putting off. But in this video, we're going to talk about mindset power tools for stress relief that you can use to stop the silent killer. But before we do that, it's important to have an understanding of what stress is, where it comes from, and some of the ways that you create it. So if you haven't seen the first 4 parts in this series, just hit the link in the description so you can benefit from watching those as well. Let's do this. So remember, stress isn't something that you have or you get, it's something that you do. It's an internal result that you produce. It's not an accident, you're not broken or defective, you just learned how to produce stress and emotions, and you do it successfully. And because we're living in a time in the world right now, unlike any other time in the history of man or womankind, where change isn't just constant, it's accelerating. It's more important than ever before to have stress relief power tools that you can use to break habits like negative stress. And it all starts in the mind. And we want to learn how to stop, eliminate, or control negative stress, not just cope or manage it. And some of the best solutions for stress relief work because they change how the mind creates stress, not just providing temporary relief. We want to learn how to use the mind in a different way, and we want to learn about ourselves. And one of the best ways to address stress is to address your stuff. And you know the stuff I'm talking about. We're talking about like the baggage, the skeletons in the closet, the fears and the worries and anxieties, the stuff you avoid and don't want to deal with. Not only would doing that relieve stress, but it's at the heart of learning about yourself, self-discovery and self-learning. It's where we find a better way to look at things in a way that makes sense. We can learn from our experiences and change how we see ourselves through those experiences. And this is how to change how you've been creating and producing stress up until now. One of the coolest things that we offer at Breakthrough Mindsets is our breakthrough session. Because we do the heavy lifting for you. You don't have to figure it out yourself, nor do you want to. We all lose objectivity about our own problems when we're in it. And it's much faster to have a trained guide to help you through the obstacles. And you've got better things to do, so leave that to us. You don't have to know what to do. We handle all of that for you. We keep track of your progress. We give you homework for implementation and lasting changes. We can be your guide for making amazing changes to your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind, and this is really cool, it's already working hard for you. The trick is to get it to work hard for you in the right direction. And one of the other big power tools that I wanted to share with you is, and one that we use and recommend, is what we call breakthrough tapping. Now, tapping it's been in the media and in the news more and more recently as we've proven to provide significant results where nothing else could come close. Now, we didn't just learn to tap by watching a YouTube video last week. We've been working with our clients for over 10 years, developing our own breakthrough tapping system. And we also run a clinic, a successful clinic in the Portland area. So check out Total Integrated Therapy and Breakthrough Mindsets online. I'll put links in the description. So back to tapping. So what is tapping? Well, some of you know and some of you don't. So tapping is a physical activity that you do where you tap on your head or other body parts. And with breakthrough tapping, we use the power of your focused intent to change the mind. And while other meridian-style tapping like EFT or emotional freedom technique and other variations of tapping that leverage the body's energy meridian systems, breakthrough tapping is different in that we leverage the brain's tremendous transformational powers of attention, focus, intention, and even neuroplasticity to bridge the gap between what the mind perceives, all that stuff inside that we do to ourselves, and what the body expresses and reacts to. So tapping is what we do that is physical, it's concrete, it's tangible, to change what we have and what we do in the mind that is invisible, abstract, and intangible. It's a way to get into the mind through the body and make some really cool changes. At Breakthrough Mindsets, we say change your mind and love your life. So breakthrough tapping is a mindset power tool to change how we use our conscious mind and also how to change what we have stored in the subconscious mind. Then our thoughts and our feelings and our actions become more productive naturally as we let go of the limited negative mindsets and the default emotional reactions. We literally tap into a new state of mind. So this is how to change your mind and break the chronic stress habits and patterns. It's how to take control of your mind and reprogram it to work for you, not against you. It's how to change how your mind thinks about pain. Breakthrough tapping is a simple, powerful tool to change your subconscious programs that drive your thoughts, your beliefs, your phobias, fears, worries, anxieties, and your feelings, attitudes, and behaviors. You can learn to change what you produce and experience. And not everyone has painful traumas from the past, but if you do, that's not a problem either. Those traumas can be easily addressed for good and leaving you feeling empowered with insight and understanding. We've seen relationships on the brink of divorce turn around just after a few sessions and the habit or the pattern broken when nothing else has helped. We've helped people break through their financial barriers and earn more money than they imagined. We've seen people suffering from chronic pain experience tremendous freedom in hours, not months or years. I mean, we've got referrals from pain clinics, psychologists, and you name it. I mean, we've seen it all. And you can do this too. So if you're struggling with finances or relationships or negative beliefs that have been difficult to change, give it a try. You have nothing to lose except for your struggle and a whole new life to gain. So back to tapping. So tapping is easy, and it goes kind of like this. You take a finger or two or three, right, and you tap between your eyes. You tap on the side of the eyes and under the eyes and under the collarbone, and then you grab your wrist and take a breath. And then at the end of that deep breath, you blow it out and you say something really powerful and personal to you. I like to say amazing, amazing. Okay, so let's try that. You try it with me. Just tap. You only do it maybe 4 or 5 times. Tap 4 or 5 times between the eyes, side of the eye, under the eye. It's quick, simple, easy. It's not a big deal. Right under the collarbone, and grab the wrist. Take a deep breath. Yeah, it's relaxing. I'm actually feeling a little more relaxed. Yeah, I know doing these videos can be kind of stressful sometimes too, because I want to make sure that you get this stuff, because this is really important. And a lot of people they're suffering out there, like they're putting up with too much crap, and it's so easy to go through and clean this stuff up so that you don't have to carry it around with you anymore and experience that. Okay, so anyways, tapping. So what do you say when you tap? So we know where to tap about 4 or 5 times in these areas, and grab your wrist, and then you say just let it go. Say let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. And grab your wrist, take a deep breath. Now, what are you letting go? And that's a great question. What do you want to let go of that is no longer serving you? That's the question you want to ask. All right? And the truth is that you can let go of whatever it is that you're holding on to or avoiding in your mind that is distracting you, that is taking your energy, that is unproductive or incomplete from the past. You can let go of any problematic thinking, any emotional reactions to your thinking, limiting beliefs, worries, fears, phobias. They come from the mind anyways. That's where we change it. Anything that's unnecessary, irrelevant, or not useful for where you want to go in your life. And the best part is not only do you release and let that stuff go, you put in to your subconscious mind what you want that is useful, productive, and relevant. All right? So, where affirmations sometimes are frustrating for a lot of people is they repeat positive affirmations and they don't seem to take root. They don't experience the benefit of that. And that's because the subconscious mind has been practicing and rehearsing the negative stuff for so long, it doesn't accept that. It sees that as a threat. And so as much as the conscious mind wants to use those positive statements, the negative mind, or the subconscious mind keeps the negative stuff because it's trying to protect what you've told it to remember and practiced and rehearsed. All right, so this is really interesting too. So since most of the problems that we have don't come from what we don't know in life, for example, in relationships or finances, business, and health, but rather many of the problems that we have come from what we know that isn't so in the subconscious mind. We want to let go and unlearn some of these things as fast as possible, and we use breakthrough tapping for that. So remember, even low levels of negative stress for long periods is harmful. When your stress level is in the medium range, your mood, your productivity, your relationships have already taken a toll. If your stress levels are high, then you're doing damage to your mind and your body. All right? Negative emotional stress is not free, and it's been buried at the heart of nearly every known human issue since the beginning. So just like an eyeball can't see itself, you need an expert eye outside of yourself that can see clearly where you are and where you want to go and help you to get there. All right, so make the choice right now to break the habit of seeking instant gratification, quick fixes, pharmaceutical drugs, or any mood-altering activity for temporary relief. Discover what it is in your business or your life that is incomplete, off track, or out of alignment, and take the steps necessary to complete your unfinished business. A better quality of life starts in the mind with awareness, and you can make choices about how you want things to be. When you solve the right problems, compulsive relief-seeking behavior goes away. Now, I'm not saying that those behaviors are wrong. I mean, I watch movies, I'll read books, I'll go shopping, but I don't use those things in a way to make myself feel better because something's missing. After all, we become driven to seek relief from coping with high levels of stress. So replace the habit of focusing on what you don't want with a focus that will take you in the right direction. And the right focus will help you to grow to be who you want to be and meet your needs and make your life work better. Remember, just talking about the importance of controlling stress and changing stress habits is only head knowledge. It's taking action that will drive this incredibly useful information into a higher quality of life for you and your family. Taking action is what makes the difference. And unless you take action, nothing changes. So right now as an exercise, it'd be a great time to grab a sheet of paper and write down what you've just learned and what you're going to do right away, like today or this week, to apply what you've learned and make a positive difference in your life. All right, so to sum it up in a sentence, stress is a symptom. It's not the cause of problems in life. The real cause of your stress is unique. And if you want help or an expert guide, then you'll want to click on the link in the description. We can help. Just take the first step. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this series. We'll see you next time.